Any starting problem could be due to a choke fault, but don't assume that it is until all basic engine settings have been checked and, if necessary, adjusted. If the problem persists, check the following, with the engine cold, of course. That the choke closes, that it opens progressively over a period of 4 minutes as the engine warms up, that the choke assembly has the correct code number on it, that the pull-down diaphragm unit is in good condition, that the choke valve gaps are correctly set, and on vehicles with a cold start enrichment tube, that the tube is set at the correct height. Incidentally, on vehicles with a disengaged choke linkage, check that the throttle remains slightly open for a further 2 minutes. If there is a warm engine idling problem, then the idling system should be investigated. Make sure that the engine is warm, 70 degrees C, the choke is open, the throttle is fully closed. Check the throttle stop screw adjustment. Now, adjust the idle speed screw to achieve the correct engine speed. Adjust the CO screw to the correct value. If it's necessary to repeat the idle speed adjustment, always finish off with the CO screw. If it's difficult to obtain a smooth idle or the correct values, the cause will probably be either the basic idling jets, the auxiliary idling jets, or the throttle valve not closing. However, don't overlook the obvious. For example, an incorrect float level or a damaged needle valve. If the customer reports hesitation or flat spots during the initial moving off from standstill, you'll have to road test the vehicle and simulate the conditions described to you. Even better, have the customer demonstrate the symptoms to you. If the problem occurs with gentle acceleration, it is most likely to be in the progression system. Check the usual engine prerequisites, that the throttle is closing fully, that the correct idling fuel jet is fitted, that the progression drillings are not restricted. However, if the problem occurs with harder acceleration, whether from standstill or not, the accelerator pump should be investigated. Firstly, check the quantity of fuel being pumped. If it's greater than required, an adjustment will usually correct it. If the quantity is less than required, it could be an adjustment problem, or the accelerator pump piston sticking, the piston seal damaged, the suction valve remaining open, the accelerator pump jet restricted, the pressure valve dirty or sticking. And of course, don't forget the hollow weight in the pump jet on the 2B carburetors. If the owner is experiencing uneven running characteristics during continued acceleration and cruising, the following areas could be at fault. The main system, either the lower or the upper part throttle enrichment system, or on a 2-stage carburetor, 2nd stage progression. Check that all the appropriate jets are the right size, fitted correctly, and are unrestricted, and that the enrichment valve is in good condition and functioning properly. Lack of top speed points to the full load enrichment system. Don't forget that road tests for this must be carried out at high engine revs. The height of the enrichment tubes is crucial for correct full load enrichment. If overall poor performance is experienced with the 2-stage carburetor, the fault could be a malfunctioning vacuum-operated 2nd stage throttle, caused by, for example, a punctured diaphragm, a broken operating rod, or a damaged vacuum hose. This is the end of the program. Further programs in this series will look in detail at the other types of carburetor fitted to VAG vehicles.